March. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, and it's brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates and Murphy Builder Supply, Vans Barbecue, and also brought to you by First Southern Bank.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South Fair Street right here in Jesup.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
When it comes to barbecue, Vans Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Vans Barbecue has lunch and dinner special. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Vans Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Vans Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Vans Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Hi, I'm Raymond Brown.
And I'm Mandy Yeomans. At First Southern Bank, our customers are like family. As a locally owned community bank, we're dedicated to helping our clients succeed.
We have loans for every need, whether it's personal or business. We have lines of credit, auto loans, equipment loans, and of course, we offer mortgages. Stop by our bank or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
The world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. And, Bob, we got guests in the studio with us this morning. Who do we have?
Before we do that, I want to get, Vans Barbecue has all-you-can-eat shrimp today, boiled shrimp $19.95 with 2 sides, and fried shrimp with 2 sides $23.99. Again, that gets underway today at 4 o'clock. So go check it out at Vans Barbecue. See manager Sarah Van. She'll hook you up. But, again, big day today at Vans Barbecue. If you like shrimp, all you can eat boiled shrimp, $19.95, 2 sides, and fried shrimp, $23.99, all you can eat with 2 sides. That takes place today beginning at 4 o'clock. We've got Miss Thomas in with the big event coming up in Wayne County on March the 25th. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Morning, Terry. You doing good?
Yes, I'm doing good. I want to introduce you to one of our person on our committee, Stephanie Williams. She's also a part of this organization.
Okay.
And I want to talk about our event, which is our first annual Stepping Out Gala for Wayne County. And it's a black tie event. And it's a fundraising event for youth enrichment and community empowerment. But we first want to address youth enrichment. It's for we plan to have a summer enrichment program for Wayne County youth. And so we came up with this fundraiser because I know a lot of people say, oh, your tickets are so high. But, you know, you do this going to an upscale event, and it's a fundraiser, and we want to specify that it's a fundraiser. And it's on March 25th at 6 o'clock, and we have we're going to have a spectacular, I want to read from my notes so I don't forget anything, spectacular evening of elegance for a positive and progressive citizen across Southeast Georgia. We will include great entertainment, a live band, delicious fare, laughter, community highlights, and we're also going to also award different individuals in the field of, like a legacy award in the field of education and community service, as well as our first Tom Johnson Trailblazer Award. And as you know, Tom Johnson was a businessman here, and he's part of the founders and owners of Royal Funeral Home.
All right.
And so we is a newly formed local association, and it's Wayne Empowerment Association. And we want to introduce ourselves first by doing something for our youth in Wayne County. That's why we're trying to raise funds, and we began 8 months ago, and we had a series of breakfast gatherings to discuss what areas we wanted to address first. And some of the areas that we were talking about was like community empowerment, community service, trying to get the community of Wayne County to be aware of a lot of different things going on. And so we came up with this group, and the group is like 40 individuals, different walks of life in Wayne County, businessmen, politicians, clergy, just a lot of individuals that are positive minded. And we're asking anyone that is positive minded, that wants to be a part of this group, to advance the youth here and empower the community, like educating the community on, well, politics or how to vote, because a lot of people don't vote or they don't get involved in registration and voting. So we want to educate the community on that, and also educate our youth, because a lot of our youth, they don't get involved in things of that nature. And I want to tell you a little bit about what we plan to do with our summer program. Do like cultural trips to either Savannah or Atlanta, to museums and things of that nature, because some of our youth, they've never been out of Wayne County. And we want to educate them to that. We also want to educate them to items like empowering them, showing them how to do things, arts and craft, music, things that will that are a little off the beaten path of what a summer program. A lot of times people say, well, a summer program is just having fun, playing kickball and what have you. We want to teach our youth different things, speaking skills, how to interview for a job, how to register to vote, how to do things other than play, get them ready for the next level, plant the seed so that we'll have better citizens going forward or going into the future.
Okay. So this event is coming up when?
March 25th. That's a Saturday at 6 o'clock at the Polytech Center at Coastal Pines Technical College. Okay. And we're looking forward. If you have any questions, anybody have any questions about the organization or how to get tickets, they can contact me. My number is 912-427-3179.
Okay. It's right here on the flyer.
It's on the flyer. Yes. And so the tickets are $75. And like I say, they are, a little above the norm for Wayne County. But we're doing something. We are trying to have a program, and the programs will cost money. Facility costs money. And so we're trying to do something to better our children. And everybody's children, all of Wayne County's children. We're not just a certain group of children. Wayne County is a community, and so we want to empower Wayne County for the future. And we welcome anyone with a positive outlook on how to empower, enhance Wayne County, take it to the next level. We're available. They can contact me again for our next meeting date. And come out and be a part to improve our community.
Okay. And so how do people get tickets? How do they get involved in this event?
There are various people around Wayne County selling tickets, or they can call me, 912-427-3179. We do have
Eventbrite. They can go on Eventbrite as well.
Go on what now?
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite?
Yes. Eventbrite.
Okay.
It's where you can purchase tickets as well. Just put in
Eventbrite.
It's on the flyer as well at the bottom.
Eventbrite.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
.com.
.com.
Okay, I've been working on trying to get our streaming back while we've been
Okay,
talking here.
no
I'm
problem.
talking to my a tech guy. I'm talking to my engineer. So
Okay,
trying
no
to get
problem.
us reconnected on
No
our streaming here.
It's just that we have people
I know,
in
we
other
have a lot of
areas.
people who listen to the streaming. I didn't know it got disconnected this morning. And so I'm trying to work. I've been talking to Matt and to Mark this morning, trying to get this thing reconnected. And
because
so
we have individuals as far away as Savannah assisting us. Assisting us.
We have people from Atlanta coming down.
And we have from Atlanta to come and participate in our program. We have a band. We have. It's just going to be a really nice.
This will be podcast. It'll be put on the our website, bigdogcountry.com.
Okay.
Under B&B show. By 12 noon today. So anybody after 12 noon today for the next several weeks can listen to this morning show on bigdogcountry.com. Just go down till you see the B&B, click on it, and there it'll be.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, and I appreciate it.
All right. So who came up with the idea to come up with this event and this organization here in
Well,
Wayne
the organization, it was just a group of us that got together, and we were just... we had like a breakfast, and we just kind of brainstormed on what we could do to empower our community or do other things, because there are various civics groups around town, but some of them you don't hear about, and those that you do hear about, what are they doing? And so we decided that it's everybody could sit around and talk about the other person, but then to actually get up and do something yourself. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to instead of talk it, we're trying to put it into action. And so we have a great program. We have things that we want to bring to the attention of the community, like education and cultural enrichment for our youth, increase the profile of Wayne County by making it a more welcoming place for people to live, because like myself, people move to Wayne County and it's like they fall through the crack. They don't know, they don't feel welcome, is what we're hearing from individuals. And so we're going to be that gap filler, to get them involved, have little things for individuals, find out people that are newcomers to the area or new businesses to the area, get them, get the word out to support these businesses because they're new. Some people, they start a business and they fall through the crack because no one knows about them, so their business kind of die. And I know of two individuals that happened to. They had two shops downtown, and now they're not there. Because basically no one knew about their business. And our other thing is to improve in community engagement, to educate people on how the government works. As sad as it is, I'm sorry right now, but have them to get people to come out to our government here, attend the meetings, go to the city council meeting, go to the county commissioner meeting, because we can all sit up and criticize and talk about it, but if you're not informed or you're not participating yourself, don't talk about it, and then you can be a positive influence if you attend something and know what's going on and what it's about, and then to help your community by one of our themes is to transform our community through unity. This is for everyone. We're not just this group or that group or this community or that community. We're for Wayne County, and so we want to empower everyone.
It's a black tie benefit for youth enrichment and community empowerment coming up on Saturday, March 25th at 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and it's going to be held at Coastal Pines Technical College on West Cherry Street here in Jesup. Tickets are $75. For more information or tickets, contact Wayne Empowerment Association at 912-427-3179, 427-3179, or visit their website at Eventbrite, Brite, eventbrite.com.
Thank you so
right.
much, and
Okay,
everyone.
Good luck with this event.
Yeah, and everybody likes to dress up. That's why we
get purdied up.
Yeah,
Yes,
get
sir.
pretty
I
up
know
and
you
come
ladies
out.
really do.
Right. Bling, bling. Put on our bling
on the
and come
bling,
out.
bling, huh?
Yes, indeed. Well, I appreciate this time.
Okay.
I appreciate you both, and
All right.
I kudos to you because you do a great deal in this community.
All right. Well,
Okay.
good luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. More of the world famous Butch and Bob show in a moment.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Partly sunny, slight chance of showers this afternoon, mid-60s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, slight chance of evening showers. Then a 50% chance of showers, slight chance of thunderstorms overnight, mid-50s. Friday, showers likely, slight chance of thunderstorms, highs low 70s. Saturday, sunshine breezy, highs upper 60s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the Georgia 811 Weather Center. Contact 811 before you dig.
This is Pastor Brad from First Baptist Little Wissy. We'll take a moment to invite you and your family to our 17th annual Wild Game Dinner on March 18th at 5 o'clock. Tickets are $10 a piece, when we're going to have all kind of food for you and your family to try and sample. Everything from rattlesnake, catfish, deer, and many, many more. Plus all the sides that go along with it. With your $10 purchase of a ticket, you'll not only get a great meal, but you'll be entered to win shotguns, rifles, a guided bird hunt, coolers, and many, many more. You can purchase those tickets on our Facebook page, or you can buy those tickets at the door. Also, we're going to have a short, encouraging message for our community and some great music as well. So come out and join us March 18th at 5 o'clock for our annual Wild Game Dinner at First Baptist Little Wissy. And as we like to say here, welcome home.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Good morning. Here we are on the 9th day of March, and we're sorry for our streaming's not working this morning. Terry let me know when she came in, and I'm looking at it, and it says connecting. So sometime within the last hour or so, it stopped connecting, because most of the morning when I looked at it, it had it running just fine. So sometime within, I would say, the last 30 minutes, it stopped connecting for some reason. And so I got my tech guy, my engineer, working on it, try to get us reconnected, because a lot of folks listen to us streaming live in the mornings. Well, Bob, what's going on? What you want to talk about this morning? You don't know.
I'm upset.
We got a show to do, man.
I'm upset about the Georgia basketball program last night. I said they lost 5 games before the tournament, and they lose the first game in the tournament. So,
and they beat LSU a few weeks ago.
I just don't understand why Georgia basketball just can't have a winning season. Can't get in a tournament. I was trying to remember last time Georgia basketball made the NCAA tournament. I can't even remember, but all this talent you get, you watch these.
You think we have the talent?
You watch the state of Georgia basketball tournaments. There's so much talent.
I'm talking about talent in Georgia.
I'm talking about just statewide. There's so much talent.
We got a lot of talent in the state of Georgia.
Why
but the thing about it is, Bob, they would be recruited by a school that's using a facility that also uses it for livestock sales, okay? I mean, you go to all these other colleges, and they got beautiful basketball facilities, and we're using the Coliseum, where one day you could have a basketball game, and the next day you could be selling cattle. Or you could have motocross in there. So
there's so much talent in the state of Georgia.
I agree.
They should be able to be competitive and at least get to the NCAA tournament. I mean,
it was that way when I was in Georgia, Bob.
When I was there, we had Dominique Wilkins.
Dominique. Yeah, that was a little different back then.
So had Durham had good basketball programs back then, but it was frustrating last night. I mean, like I said, lost 5 in a row going into the tournament and lose the first game of the tournament. So I don't know, just sad. I hate to see it, but Tech lost last night too.
Yeah,
in the
they
ACC
lost too.
tournament. They lost to Pitt. So, but the selection shows this Sunday, so don't believe Georgia or Georgia Tech will be making the field of 64. So kind of sad, but just frustrating for Georgia fans. I just don't understand why they can't get the best talent in the state to go to Athens.
Because
Athens is a great place.
You walk into Rump Arena up in Kentucky, then you walk into the Coliseum that's been there since the beginning of time. I think the Romans built it.
It's still Athens, Georgia. It's still a great place to go to school.
I think the Romans built that Coliseum. That's how long it's been there.
It's been a long time.
I really wish they
made a lot. They made a lot of improvements.
Yeah, they've made improvements. It's still a multi-purpose building.
If you walk inside, it's a lot different than what we were going to school. That's for sure.
Yeah, I remember running those stairs in there when I was on the track team there at Georgia. Up and down them stairs there in the Coliseum.
Looking forward to the golf tournament, TPC Sawgrass this weekend.
That's right. You haven't said a word about that. So we got the TPC coming up this weekend. Hole 17, the whole thing. I mean, Dan Patrick's been talking about it all week long.
Should be a good. It's always fun to watch.
Yeah.
Watch them put it in the water.
They'll have a good weather today. Tomorrow, if it's like it is here, it might be a little dicey, but Saturday and Sunday going to be gorgeous. So it'll be a good TPC. Do you still have friends that go down to it each year?
Yeah, I still have people go down there. Every year I bring up my plaque. So I tell people when the Super Bowl was in Jacksonville, we got to play that. And if you hit the green, they gave you a plaque. So I hit the island green, so that's my prized possession. So I bring it out there and put it right by my TV and watch the TPC. When they put it in the water, I laugh. I say, I even hit the green. It's not that hard of a shot. Can't be that difficult of a shot if I hit the green. So, but
you got lucky, Bob.
That's my claim to fame.
You just got lucky. Yeah, you just got lucky.
Yeah. Walker's still upset about that because he put it in the water. So. That's my claim to fame.
You just closed your eyes and swung in there. Next thing you know, it's on the green.
I parred the hole, so that was good.
You did. That's sirree. You got to be proud of that right there.
I am proud.
Because you did some things that pros don't do.
That's one of my most prized possessions, that plaque that says I hit the island green. So it's good stuff. I think I hit it. I think I shot like a 170 that day, but at least I hit the island green. So it was a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
But at least I got to play. It's a nice course.
Okay.
Can't afford to play it anywhere others, but I said when they let the media play it that day down there at media, it was fun. But it'll be a fun tournament to watch. I like watching the TPC. Masters just a few weeks away, so.
Just a few weeks ago for you go to the Augusta National for the Masters. A tradition like none other.
Great
or
time.
something like that. It's a tradition like none other? Or
it's a tradition like no other.
No other. A tradition like no other. Yeah.
A lot of sports going on. Like I said, basketball tournament's underway. Got the TPC this week. And I said NFL draft right around the corner. So a lot going on.
And Wayne County baseball this afternoon.
Wayne County baseball. Got to go fight the Sand Gnats. They're not as
Make
bad.
sure you bring.
They're not as bad as Brunswick or Camden, but this is like the third worst.
Yeah.
They're pretty bad at Richmond Hill.
Well, anything along the coast there is bad. I mean, it's just, it's spring, and luckily it's going to be cooler today, so it won't be as bad. But still, take the sunscreen. I mean, not the sun, but the bug spray and put it on you. I mean, lather up and wear your cap and all that kind of good stuff.
Getting excited about next week. Region play kicks in. So
that's right.
It'll be big test next week.
Region play for the Wayne County varsity baseball team. And they'll be traveling up to Burke County next Tuesday for the one game, and then Burke will come here Friday for 2 games. And that's the way it'll be for the next several weeks as we play those region games with 3 games each week. And that's the only team that we actually do a double header one day. The rest of them are here, there, that kind of stuff.
It's back and forth.
We do break it up a little bit in a couple of weeks when we take on Ware County for a couple games.
Right. That's a non-region.
It's non-region, right. And so looking forward to that. As they get into that region play, it's like the coach says, everything they do is prepare for region play to go to the playoffs. So we'll see how things go today up there in Richmond Hill. And then start that region play next week. Okay. All right. What else is going on, Bob? Anything that you want to highlight on the meetings that you went to?
The early voting's going underway. Disappointed we didn't get the totals. We've been getting the totals every day for the early voting, but for some reason we didn't get it last night. So hopefully we'll get it today and get an update. So that early voting taking place this Saturday as well from 9 to 5 and all next week, Monday through Friday.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Anything else? We got 6 more minutes, Bob. It's got to be something you want to talk about.
I don't know what else to talk about.
You don't know what else to talk about? We got a big NASCAR race coming to Atlanta in a couple weekends. Yeah, first one of the 2 of the year going to come to Atlanta, And going to have a big wing ding there. Going to have all kinds of celebrities there and entertainment and things of that sort. It's a great track. That 1.5-mile track there at Atlanta is a fast one. And so that's not this weekend. That's the Phoenix, I believe, is this weekend.
I'm just curious what the NFL. I'm just curious to see where Stetson lands in the NFL draft. And I said Mel Kiper's got him going around 4. I'm just wondering which teams are interested in him. I said I'm sure he was out there interviewed by a bunch of coaches and all that. But I said he had a good combine, threw the ball well. I ran a good 40.
Ran a good 40, didn't he?
So it'd be interesting where he goes. Like I said, he's a winner. He's proven time and time again. When the chips are down, team needs him. He
right
comes
there.
through. So somebody's got to give him a shot. So I just hope he gets a legitimate shot when he gets to the NFL.
Right.
So
yep.
Once you put him on the field, he can show you what he can do. So it's going to be just going to be interesting which team, because the quarterback carousel's underway. Aaron Rodgers is still trying to decide. The Jets are begging him to come to New York, but he hasn't bid yet, so I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know what's going
Derek
on.
Carr went to New Orleans, so that's set, and then everybody's waiting to see where Aaron Rodgers. Jimmy Garoppolo's still out there looking for a team, so teams are interested in him. So Lamar Jackson supposedly got the franchise tag with the Ravens, and other teams have a chance to talk to him and offer him, but apparently no one wants to give him a long-term deal. So, the interest just doesn't look like it's there for Lamar Jackson, so looks like he's going to be stuck in Baltimore. So
they still got to pay him a lot of money, but
yeah,
like
they got to pay him. He
yeah.
gets $32 million because they put the franchise tag on him, which isn't a bad payday, but he wants money like some of these other quarterbacks are getting.
Well, they say that he wants the money like the quarterback for Cleveland. And the thing about it is like Dan Patrick was saying, that they way overpaid for that quarterback. And they say, Baltimore and Cleveland play each other a couple times a year, and it's hard for him to go out there on that field with knowing the fact that the player across the field there is making more money than him, and he's got more talent. So he's trying to. And the owners are saying, well, we can't help that owner way overpaid for that quarterback, and we're not going to try to adjust things to that be the new standard.
I think the Ravens are still upset last year. The story was that Lamar Jackson was healthy enough to play in that playoff game, but
he didn't do it, right?
Not to because he didn't get his contract. So I think that's why the organization's not giving him what he wants. But I said I don't see anybody else giving him what he wants either. So plus those running quarterbacks are tough to give all that money to because they get hurt.
That's right. You run that ball, you got the 300-pound lineman hitting you. Right, they want to knock you out of that game.
But Aaron Rodgers is the interesting. I still think Rodgers, if he's smart, he goes to the Raiders and reunites with his wide receiver Devontae Adams. Plus, Raiders have a lot of talent and are primed and ready to make a nice run. But apparently, he's not going to the Jets because the Jets owner, head coach, offense coordinator, all flew out there and met with them and begged him.
Right.
Basically got on there, please come to New York. The Jet fans want you.
Right.
And Rodgers says, well, let me think about it.
Let me go back in the darkness for a couple of days and meditate on it.
It's a strange bird.
He has really gotten strange the last few years,
He's just a strange
he was always a little there, but man, the last few years, it's like, whoo.
One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, but he's a strange person.
Yes, sir.
I don't know many people to go live in the dark for 4 days. That's strange.
Well, apparently it's the thing.
I want to know what it costs. That's what I want to know. They never did say what the
I
cost
told him I could
is.
rent on a room in my house for dirt cheap if you wanted to go sit in the dark.
They described the bed. They described what he had. They don't say how much it costs for 4 days to sit in the dark.
I have no idea, Bob. I have no idea.
Realize there's places like that. Apparently more than
he's not the only one that does
must be a clientele for that.
There's a clientele for that. Yes, sir. Well, Nick Saban's kind of complaining right now. He says that he's, he doesn't like this having to outbid other teams for top talent. With the NIL.
He's just speaking the truth.
It is the truth. There's no reason for him not to say that.
Players are going to go where the money is.
We say it's always about the money.
It's always about the money.
It's always about the money, honey.
Why do you think Texas got Arch Manning?
Because they outbid. He's got his own oil well.
That's what I'm saying.
The Archie Manning
That's right.
oil well.
The oil companies came and said, how many you want?
Yeah, we got a few of them out here. Pick you out, few.
Be interesting how long Saban stays in the game. I said he's not real happy with the way things are going.
You wonder about these old timers like that, and I'm an old timer, so I can say that. It's difficult to stay in there when all these changes are going on.
His biggest worry is going to be finding a quarterback.
Yeah.
And plus LSU, Kelly's got it going on at LSU, so he beat him last year. So that's going to be the big game between Alabama and LSU. It's in Birmingham this year, but it'll be still interesting to see how it all plays out.
And Coach Saban's also complained about something else that with the two new teams coming in, Texas and Oklahoma, that they're wanting to set up where Alabama plays LSU, Auburn, and Tennessee every year. Okay, now
what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Kelly, you see Kelly get a little dig. They asked Kelly about it at LSU. He said, we want to play the best.
Yeah. And the thing about it is Tennessee and Alabama has played on the third Saturday in October as long as I can remember. Okay, as long as I can remember, they've always played on that 3rd October. And then Auburn, you're going to play Auburn every year. The Iron Bowl's got to take place. I guess what he's upset about is the fact that he's got to play LSU. You shouldn't be worried about it. We have to play Auburn every year. We have to play Florida every year. We have to play Tennessee every year. We have to play South Carolina every year, And so what's the big deal? If you're going to be the top, beat everyone. And if you can't beat somebody in your own Western division, then you shouldn't be coaching. You're worried about it.
Saban's biggest problem is his best coaches now at Georgia.
Proven by 2 national championships.
And he looks over there and sees himself. He just sees a younger version of himself. I said Kirby stayed with him 11 years, went to the pros with him, LSU with him,
right?
At Alabama with him, won several championships, took all those notes, said, let me take as many notes as I possibly can. He's taken that playbook of Saban's, gone to Georgia, and now Georgia's winning national championships.
The thing about it is Alabama, once again, had the #1 recruiting class this past year.
He better find a quarterback.
You got to find a quarterback, huh?
Yeah. Bryce Young was pretty good. I don't think they have a Bryce Young this year.
I don't know what they have, Bob. I don't even keep up with what they have.
I think that's why he's moaning and groaning. His wife needs to tell him to retire. That's what he needs to do.
All right.
Time to go to the broadcast booth, Nick.
All right. You think you'd be good in the broadcast booth? You think he's got a personality for that?
Well, he does pretty good when
he does the podcast and that kind of stuff.
He's been on TV before. I mean, he was at the national championship game.
Yeah,
did fine.
So he did fine
until Pollock told him that he wasn't any good anymore. That George was the king of the mile.
Go Pollock, go!
They say that when they went off the air that it got kind of intense. Did
it?
Yeah, they said Saban wasn't happy at all. They said Saban had a few comments when they got off the air, but they won't say what it was about. Pollock just jokes about it. He said he just told the truth. But they said when they went off the air, there was a heated discussion between Nick Saban and David Pollock.
Okay. Well, Bob, we are now out of time. We did find something to talk about.
Inquiring minds want to know what was said during that. Maybe probably somebody's writing a book about it.
Heaven knows, Bob. Everything today, no matter where you are, you might as well plan is being recorded in some sort of way, either visually, audio, both, whatever the case may be. That's just the way life is these days. All right, Bob, have a good day.
See you.
All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup, has been brought to you by, I got to get back to the screen, has been brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates, Murphy Builder Supply, Van's Barbecue, and First Southern Bank. Big Dog Country Radio, we got some giveaways coming your way soon right here on Big Dog Country Radio. We've got a free buffet, the Omaha Steak and Seafood. We'll give that away in just a few minutes. And we got some movie passes to the Strand Theater and pizza to the Strand Bistro. We'll also give away. All those giveaways coming away in the next 20 minutes right here on 105.5 FM in Jesup. Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO.
The occupiers keep terrorizing civilians. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox